Welcome, time for our Midday Minutes. Today we're sitting with Talisa King. You are the founder of the very first Walk to Cure Arthritis that happened last year, and we're gearing up for the second one this year. So it was a successful event.
Yes, it was. It was a great event.
But tell me, this first, we haven't had a Walk to Cure Arthritis here before, but so many people are living with this condition, including yourself.
Yes.
And you first found out about this, what, 8 years ago?
Roughly about 8 years ago, very untraditional onset. Typically where most people's onset is swelling and pain. I initially couldn't feel anything on my left side. This happened for a matter of months, left work, rushed to the hospital, lasted almost about a year and a half. Not really able to do daily maintenance for myself, couldn't really walk by myself without some form of an aid and do daily tasks. Eventually, long story short, was diagnosed with severe rheumatoid arthritis.
And did they know about this as you were going through the process of being diagnosed? Did they understand what was happening?
No, they actually misdiagnosed me. They gave me about 5 or 6 different diagnoses. Every couple of weeks, it was anything from MS to Lou Gehrig's to lupus to Parkinson's. So a series of very unfortunate events where different medications that I didn't need, different treatments, and eventually I was able to find my rheumatologist. We were able to do testing, and I was diagnosed with what's called seronegative rheumatoid arthritis, which means it doesn't traditionally show in the blood. We had to do alternative testing to figure out what was going on.
And so tell me, you were relatively young when this happened. Does arthritis have a certain age group that it targets?
It doesn't have a set age group that it targets. It can affect children as well as adults alike, but in adults, typically your onset comes about your late 20s all the way up until like roughly your early 40s. But basically at any point in time it decides to rear its ugly head, you can be diagnosed.
And after your diagnosis, you were looking for other people in the area just to learn about what was going to happen to you, what was happening to you, and what did you find?
Naturally, everybody goes to Dr. Google first, the worst doctor in the world. So just a bunch of horrific pictures, no local resources, no one near, and basically no one in the working class of adults that I know of. Everyone always speaks of the traditional form that our grandparents have, which is completely different from the type that I have and the other 119 types that people may have as well. So I couldn't find any resources, and I vowed that if I ever got myself together and I ever became stable again, that I would be the person to change that.
And so you created a support network for us here in Western New York.
Yes, so I created, last year was the official launch on May 12th, the Arthritis Support Network for Buffalo, New York. So I'm the only person in Buffalo, New York who is certified to offer support group services as well as meetings or different events through the Arthritis Foundation.
Perfect. And then even past that, after you went about creating the support network for others to get involved and to learn more, you took it a step further. As we mentioned at the top of the hour, you created the Walk to Cure Arthritis last year.
Yes, so I went back to my team at the foundation and advised them that I wanted to do a walk. We ended up doing an add-on last year, so I had roughly about 6 weeks, and I was actually able to raise over $13,000, and I had about 165 walkers last year.
And you know what? Joining us on set now is a very special guest. We have Maya all the way in from Rochester, right? You came here from Rochester? No, not Rochester.
Orchard Park.
Orchard Park, very close, not quite. But Maya, tell us why you're here.
I'm here to cure arthritis.
Yeah. Is it something that you are living with?
Yes, I'm living with rheumatoid arthritis. I was diagnosed in preschool.
How old are you now?
I am now 9 years old.
And Talisa, tell us why we have Maya here with us.
We have my good friend Maya here because Maya is actually our youth honoree for this year's Walk to Cure Arthritis, and I am actually the adult honoree this year. So we're in this together.
And I saw online this year, I was looking up, you guys had about $5,500 towards your $30,000 goal, and I saw Maya was our top fundraiser online.
Yes, she is. Maya's rocking.
So you're here, she is here to cure arthritis. So we'll see you both at the walk. Give us really quickly as we wrap up here just some details about how we can donate and where we can find information.
Definitely. So you can go online, walktocurearthritis.org/Buffalo. You can also donate there. You can register to walk. You can join Maya's team. You can join my team. And if you can come out, it's only at 1.8. It's at Canal Side this Saturday. Family fun activities from 9 to about 10:30. Guest speakers start 10:30. Walk kicks off at 11. you'll be out of there by 1 o'clock.
Okay, perfect. We just saw some pictures here. You have the whole city behind you. Mayor Byron Brown really supporting this walk last year and this year as well. Thank you so much to both of you for joining us. We'll post more information on our website.
Thank you
now.
for having us.
Absolutely. We're going to send things over to meteorologist Autumn Lewandowski. She's tracking your forecast.